Good evening and good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's 8 p.m. here and time for something special. Time for the most impactful and craziest Hot Wheels show on planet Instagram, featuring crazy collectors, awesome customizers, and uncountable cars. And here he is, your host, the Kimmel of Collectors. Let's start the Hot Wheels Traveljimmy show!
Major Lazer.
So, guys, hello. Welcome to it's our birthday. It's 10th
10th anniversary.
Yeah, the 10th anniversary of our Hot Wheels Traveljimmy show. So nice to have you here, guys. As you know, today we are talking about police cars. And yes, you know us from our entries. We are Special Agent Steve and Special Agent Traveljimmy today. So we are your private officers today to guide you through our show. And yeah, we set up our agenda, as you know. And the first part we want to talk today about a little bit police cars. So that's why we are looking like these special agents, these bad boys. And then we will talk about some raffle time today, because as we talked last week, Stefan, right? We want to discuss about these raffles we have, because there are a lot of raffles coming from the US market. We also want to do some raffles with you, and then we have our follower challenge. So often we spoke about these challenge. We want to do this customized challenge, but we've forgotten, and so Stefan reminds me all the time to say, hey, you have to talk with the guys about the customized challenge, because only Mike Reed Dykers was want to do to customize our cars, and we will engage you a little bit to do this also. And then, as you know us, we have special surprise for one of our best followers, and yeah, we grab one of the best followers, you will see in the end of the show. And we are not so prepared today because we also had a lot of work today in the agency. It's Monday, you know, Monday in a police department on Monday you have a lot of to-dos, to arrest some robbers, to grab some other guys, bank robbers, and so on. And as you know, we have a lot of work to do in a police department, and but as you know us, we want to start and to say thank you to joining us in our police department today. And we want to talk about our police cars. As you know, every police department has his own cars, and we also have our own cars. And this is the cars, you know, it's Sheriff Patrol. We want to guide you through about different sheriff patrols today because there are a lot of stuff, and we also want to engage you a little bit about the history of these cars. And I saw there's a lot of guys we know in the stream. So hello from our police department. Stefan, come here. Steve, Special Agent Steve, please come here and say hello to all the guys.
Hi guys.
So this is his new mark. He's not really a sergeant. I don't know what Stefan is, but yeah. Okay, then let's talk about the cars. A little bit about the history, and we want to start with our sheriff patrols. As you know, the most of you guys knows these cars in the different colors. It's the real sheriff patrol, but it's as most of you don't know, because the original name of the sheriff patrol was highway patrol. Yeah, this was the first name. This was a highway patrol, and there was a release in 1978. So the first of our police cars came out in 78, and then also the fire chaser. I think most of you guys know the cars, coming out in 79, and then in the year 1982 our police department was decided to give the cars a new name, and the new name was Sheriff Patrol. So, and this is the most name you guys know about the cars, Sheriff Patrol. But there are a lot of different cars. We have the black version, as you know. We have also the blue version, as most of you guys know. And there are a lot of other versions, like there's a white version. There's also a brown version. And some of you guys know this car. It's the Fire Chief. It's the same car. Yes, it's the same car, same year, but it's on the fire side and not really a police car. And there are some other cars we want to engage you because of these taxi police cars, these color changes. Yeah, these color changes are really cool. Yeah, the most are branded with police taxi on the side, and so the first Sheriff Patrol coming out in 80, the original now one in 82. It was a mainliner and was producing in Hong Kong, and called also Blackwall because of the wheels. And this was really this version as I showed you, but the ground plate was in 77, a brand of 77. So we are really a little bit of wondering why there was a stamp 77 on the ground, and also on the brown version is the stamp of 77 on the ground and not a later version. Yeah. So as you know, most of the guys, Mattel is doing a ground plate and then using often and often again and again and again. And Mike is also watching us. Say hello, Stefan.
I'm writing.
You're writing. Okay,
Writing.
Stefan is writing. Like the stuff we are doing. I know you hate this. Yeah. As you know.
I love it.
Yeah, but you
Where is
underwrapped
it?
me. Yeah.
Where is it?
Yeah, we give you all some hearts in our police department
Thank you
today.
so much.
Yeah, not arresting, only giving hearts. So the most of the cars, also the color chargers, have this ground step of 77, and this is why we are a little bit of wondering, because there is no other stamp on the different cars. We have a lot of different cars here, and it's no stamp with 82. It's all 77. All the cars we will show you without the crash cars. Yeah, we will show you some police crash cars, but all these versions. Stefan, come here. Can you show some
Yes, I
of
can
these
try.
of our police cars again? All these cars in the different colors, all black walls. Yeah, setting up in 82 and later, but have the ground stamp of 77. So Hot Wheels, as you know, is again and again using the different ground plates. Yeah, but we fell really in love with our police cars because of the color charges, and there are some different color variations here. So I hope you can see it. This one is a little bit more on the brown side, and these two are more green. It's really difficult to see with a device, but I hope you can feel it a little bit. This is a more brown version, and these versions are more green. So all color chargers, and there's a little bit more grab version without taxi brand. And these two cars have on the side, you see here, the police taxi brand. So, and this is really cool. And Stefan is, yeah.
I have a question
Yes.
from Rare Diecast. Do you have Gleam Patrol series?
Not at the moment, but I bought one. I bought one from the Gleam Team collection. As you know, I'm collecting the Gleam Team with the Porsches and the Porsche and what car we have? The T-Bird inside, and we bought one last week on the US market, and because I hope a lot of packages will come in this week. We have bought a lot of cars, I think over 700 cars. We are buying the last 1.5 week. Over 700 cars will come in here, and some loose cars, but also original cars. And one of the original pack cars is the Gleam Team patrol car. And I was searching a long time for this car for our police department, as Stefan knows. Yeah, and yeah, we found some car. I hope we can show this week, but I think next week is better because you know at US time traveling to Germany, it's the shipping 3 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks at the moment. It's a really long distance and a really long shipping time at the moment to coming to Germany. But we have one, and then we can show you one. And yeah, there's some other cars, and I want to show you an example from the early. It's a special car. Some of you guys know this car. This is the State Police car enforcement. Yeah, this is a really old version. Yeah, and this has the ground stamp of 69. It's not a red liner because they are using also the ground plate of this car, but it's with the stamp from 69. It's patented US and Canada, and this is why the car is really expensive. I saw the last time I saw this car in Germany was 1 month before, and the guy was selling the car for 99 euros. So there's a high, yes, some money. Yeah.
Expensive?
Yeah, expensive. So as yeah, and this version you can get also as a red liner, but this is a black wall. Yeah, this comes after the red liner. It's the same body, it's the same ground plate they are using for a black wall, but this was later, I think 70, 74, 75. This car was coming out, but it's really valuable at the moment because 99 euros yeah, on the German market. And yeah, we will see. I think I have another car of this, but it's in my boxes on the rooftop. I have to go through all my boxes and have a look. This car I have in one of my displays because I have a display, 2 displays of only sheriff patrol and fire patrol cars, fire chief cars, and so I grabbed the car for you to show you this car, and this is really valuable at the moment. So then we have other security patrol cars. Most of you guys know this car. This is a flipper. Yeah, here's this flipping mechanic here. This comes with the crack ups, the flip outs, and the other name, I forgot the other name, but this is a flipper, yeah, and you can, as you know, these mechanic, and then the car flips around, and this is also a really nice condition and called security patrol with some chrome windows. This is also, yeah, it's a black wall, and it's really good condition, and the ground plate here says it's also producing in Hong Kong, and it's an 86. So this is a real ground plate stamp on the ground. This is really cool. I also have this car, this flipper in a black version. It's a little bit more used, but I want to show you the car. Same chrome windows, same black, yeah, same basic wheels, same flipping mechanic, but and same ground plate. Yes, 86, also producing in Hong Kong, but a different brand on the side because this car is named by State Police also. Yeah, this is State Police, and then we have here security patrol, but it's the same car, one in silver, one in black. So yeah, we give you some hearts. We give you a lot of hearts every day. So, and then most of you guys also know these crash cars, yeah, with the side, yeah, with the crash mechanism, yeah. So this is a blue version. Then we have let's have a look, the blue version. Yeah, and then we have a white, black, blue version also. These are the same car, yeah, with different paintings. Both are crash cars. So the side door you can flip. There's the original brand. It's also saying State Police on the side. Yeah, and then if you're crashing the car, you know it, the door will flipping around. And again, it will flipping around if you're crashing the car. So we have this blue version. This is a really great version, but this was in my display, and I have 2 original pack cars in my collection, on our collection. And yeah, only to show you the difference between 2 cars. So, Stefan.
We've got a money question
Yeah.
from Diecast Collector. Do you think that the crash cars increase their value? More valuable in the future?
Yeah, in the crash cars, yeah?
He wrote crack car.
Yeah, crack ups, yeah? This is original name is crack ups. And we are talking about loose cars or talking we about original pack cars? Do you know?
Diecast Collector, what are we talking about? Loose cars?
Loose cars, original pack cars? So I think all the cars, also these crack ups and so on, getting more value about the time, as you know, because also these sheriff patrols, for example, he's talking about loose cars. I think all the cars, also the loose cars and the original pack cars, got more and more value because of the 80 years cars, you know, every year. Yeah, every year, but original and loose cars. Yeah, every year they're getting a little bit more valuable at the moment because 80s and 70s, you know, yeah, more valuable every year. And I don't think that the car loses some of their valuable in the future because I don't see this at the moment. But a good example, yeah, a good example. This black one, this Sheriff Patrol black one. I was watching the car, I think the last 4 to 5 years, and to see about the value of the car. And in Germany, for example, at the moment, you have to pay for this 82 version. You have to pay 20 to 23 euros at the moment. So, and 4 years ago, there were 60 to 70 euros. So they grow a little bit, and I think in 3 to 4 years again, the car will stand at 30 euros, for example. Yeah, but the US market, as you know, is really different at the moment as the German market. I was wondering the last days about many cars I saw because I bought a lot of cars the last days. As I said, 700 cars. Some coming from France, some coming from Italy, some coming from Canada. Some cars coming from the US market. Then from Austria, I bought some cars. And from Spain also, and on the different markets are different prices at the moment. And the Sheriff Patrol, I saw in original package in the US market, for example, 15 to 18 US dollars. So, and this is what is this, 14 euros?
$1.2 for
€1. Yeah, I think so. So, and in Italy, for example, I saw the same car for 24 euros. Yeah, and then in Canada, I saw the same car for 9 Canadian dollars. And this is, I don't understand the market at the moment. It's like the situation as I told you guys with the redliners in Germany. The redliners at the moment absolutely on the ground. You can get the best redliners at the moment for 20 euros. Yeah, 20 to 25 euros. Yes, and this is your beer.
This is a good question.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think this is my beer. Cheers, Stefan.
Yamas.
So, cheers, guys. We, as you know, we're trying some new beer. And
Today it's Jever. Jever.
yeah, it's also a German beer.
German Nordic beer.
Nordic German Nordic beer. So as police officer, we have don't drink, but it's after 8, so the kids are don't watching us, and then we can drink some. Yeah, guys, and what's really important for us at the moment, this knowledge or the experience you have with these old 80 cars, 80 years old cars, because if you have time, then write me or write Stefan and me to say, okay, this car costs in our market $10, for example, and we can give you some valuable about the whole market and say you the difference between the German market and your country. We will see, but it's absolutely on the ground for the redliners at the moment, but. Every car and so often we see the black walls, ultra hots, and also the golden hot ones are growing at the moment, growing from the prices. So the value going higher and higher. So then I want to show you another example, because here there is also is a police car, it's a white police car, and this is with the ground stamp 85. And what's really interesting, as you know, some of these car packages you can build off this car, yeah, and then you can put up some other body on it. Yeah, there are some special packages you can buy, and in the 80s, and I think Mike know the cars, yeah, but you can. It's like a little police transformer. You can put up the cars and build another one. So this is not fixed on the ground. This is with some plastic pin here, and you can change the body and the ground plate and build up some different cars. So then what we have here again. Yeah, I also bring a newer car with me to show the difference. Yeah, and this is a Thunderburner, and it's from also with a ground plate 83, but it's built in China. And these are the new wheels, you know, the car without some lights on the roof. But the Thunderburner, the most of you guys know it in different branding. But I think this is a good example for a newer one. And also what we find is these, for the name, this is a Lincoln Continental from 2007, also with a police brand. I love these Continentals because they are some lowrider style with these small wheels and then also police brand on it. This is a good example for a newer police car. And Stefan, you know who was talking the last time about bringing the Golf 2 with me?
I remember Golf number 2.
Yeah. Was this Diecast Collector X or who was it?
I guess Diecast Collector X.
Yeah.
Was it? I guess so.
So guys, a short question: Who was asking the last time to bring some Volkswagen Golf 2? Who was asking this? I want to get some Redliners ship in from Germany then. Yeah, Diecast Collector, as we told with a private DM, I will offer you, or we will all offer you, because as you know, we are setting up our online store at the moment, and also our Redliners. We decided to put all our Redliners into our new online store. So, and end of the week, we are ready with all the photo shootings. Today we have 1 hour before we started, we have a photo shooting with some nice girls and some nice old cars.
Can you make sneak preview?
Sneak preview of the shooting.
Picture?
The shooting.
Yeah?
No, it's on my camera.
Oh,
this is a
it's
surprise.
something.
No, this is a surprise. This is a surprise because I did from 6 to 7. I did with 2 really nice girls from the agency.
Yes.
I asked them to yeah, nice girls. I asked them to want to be on our online store pictures to present some cars, and both girls, really nice girls, and we have to say thank you for the photo shooting. And this is why we are doing a lot of stuff. We had a lot of stuff on client work today in our police department, and then we are doing this photo shooting for 1 hour in a special room with old cars, nice girls we have, and now we are setting up all this photo stuff. And end of this week, we will have the ongoing process of our online store, and then you can buy, as we promise you, all the black displays and a lot of old cars from us. Yeah, and also the car you can buy in our store will be, and I hate me for that, but I will do, is also the McDonald's highway hauler. We will set in the store, so if anybody of you or somebody of you wants to buy the car, then it's in the online store. Then we also decided to put a lot of really old cars, like yeah, you have a question?
I have an answer. Rare Diecast asked about the Golf MK2. And by the way, I drove one. When I was 18, it was my first car, a Golf 2. Golf 2 Special,
yeah,
with the BBS,
yeah,
tires.
And I remember
rims.
the last time in Diecast Collector X, yes, Japan Historics we will also set up in our store, because we have every time at the moment we are finding some Japan Historics, yeah, in different stores. It's not the whole collection we are finding together, but we are traveling through all these stores at the moment, and we are finding the Japan Historics. And so we also will set up the cars in the shop. But as we promised yesterday, last time, and Stefan was asking me, I have all these Golf 2 cars here, yeah, because I remember, and you saw a lot of posts from me. There is this Golf 2 Sparkle, yeah, edition. We have it on a card, but I have here the loose cars. Then there is a promotion car from Getty. Yeah, most of you guys know in Getty. And then I have here a newer version, but I love these, yeah, this white version with the many stroke wheels. This is also really cool. And then we have the original thing, the GTI. Yeah, the red one, the Golf 2, and I have also one car in original package, but it's in the boxes. I never I open one once a year to see if all cars are there, and these are also the cars from one of my rooms in the home office, as you know. Yeah, so we have 4 of these Golfs. What we are missing at the moment is the new one, the new Golf 2. We are not finding at our stores at the moment. So this is one of the cars we are searching for, and we hope to find some of the cars in one of our stores at the moment. And yeah, but we will see. But the old ones, the black walls and the more stroke one, these are really cool cars. So, and what we also will set up in our store then for you guys are all these cars. You know the cars, the 50 years. We found a lot of these 50-year cars. You can also buy in our, I don't know the prices on your market, but we will put up the stuff for the German guys and for other guys, because I think if you don't find the cars, you can buy the cars from us. And then we will also put the newer, the Zamax in it. We have a lot of Zamax at the moment found, and we will put the cars also in our online store. But what's really important, I will show you some. Stefan, you can be here 1 minute. I will grab some cars here. You can perform, yeah.
Not sure what to perform. Hi guys.
So also, for example, what we will set up in our new online store at end of the week, also these Super California Customs. Yeah, these are really nice cars. So you will also find these cars in our store. Then, of course, you will find, as I showed you, these Corey McDonald's dragster. You will also find in the store, and so on and so on. And
Can we buy the funny Simpson cars where you can look inside and you see the picture?
you can buy then end of the week the funny Simpson cars. Also.
Really?
Yes.
How much is it? I like them.
I don't want to say now.
You don't
I
know.
have- yes, I know. I have all the prices in my head.
Oh,
I have all the prices in my head, but it's on one side. I don't want to do something before because I want to deliver the whole package with the shop.
can
the
you give a
cars.
love prize to Stefan? Please? Sweet prize.
Yeah. So you can have. Here are some sweets for Stefan.
No, I want them.
He can. Here you can grab some sweets. So and
Thanks so much.
yeah, you will see all the prices there. The most of the cars we are setting up in the store are the one-to-one prices, really, and trust me, the one-to-one prices I was paying on the market because, as you know, and as we're saying, we are doing a lot of stuff at the moment around this Hot Wheels Traveljimmy show, and we are financing ourselves at the moment only on private money. Yeah. And we are doing some show stuff like these costumes. We are setting up the store. We are setting up all these T-shirt stuff and
Print stuff.
yeah, this print stuff and so on. And now we decided to give some cars back on the market for you because you're really cool followers and you are the first guys who can end of the week visit the site. It's really easy to use. This is really simple. You find the displays and all the cars in on one side with the different prices. We also have set up the different costs for displays and cars in your country. And this is, for example, we found some really nice support about our post office and to sending you some cars. So we can send 5 cars, for example, for only €7 shipping cost to you on the US market, to India, to Indonesian, to Italy or what else. And this is our small package. And as we saw on AJ's side, on Mike's side, and so on, all the packages coming to you. And this is the cheapest offer we can give you. Grab 5 cars in the store, and we will send the stuff nearly worldwide in the small package for €7. So and as Farukara, yeah, it's about sending in to Turkey. It's this is cheaper than €7 because you're nearly, yeah, you're in Europe. You're not in what's called the European
Union?
Yeah, the European Union. But we send, for example, to the cars to Turkey at for only €4. Yeah, and this is really cool. So shipping costs. The displays, guys. The displays are more expensive because we have a problem with the displays. As you know, the displays are on one side 63 centimeters, on the high 43 and 4 centimeters. Yeah, in this what's the name for this in the Tiefe? In the deep, yeah, in the deepest side is 4 centimeters. So and there is a regular on the German post, because if you're using a package that is smaller than 60 centimeters on one side, you get cheaper transportation. But we are on 63, and then we have the package around with some safer stuff, and so it's there are more costs in different countries. For the European or the German guys, it's really cheap because we can send, for example, in Germany, we did today sending 10 displays for only €9 in the German market, and this is really cheap for 10 of the displays. But Italy, for example, or Europe, we have to pay nearly €16 for 10 displays. And if we are sending 10 displays to the US market, you're on 36 euros at the moment. This is really high shipping costs. But as you know, we are all time grabbing cars from the US market, and we have to pay
The same.
Yeah, a
We have
lot
to
of
pay the same
yeah.
if we
We
want
have
it
to
from
pay
there.
the same. This is the rules on the different lands. You have a question?
And we checked a lot of logistic companies, and so we choose the cheapest one. But still, set up the online shop.
Yeah.
Check the pricings.
Yeah.
Check the shipping costs. Check
The
the
tax.
taxes.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
not done
Yeah.
right now.
So-
it needs time to
Yeah.
be with a good quality.
Yeah.
And I still have a question from Diecast Collector X about money.
That's a money question. Yes.
A money
We
question.
love the money questions. Yes.
Do the 50 years cars cost normally like the main lines, or do they cost more?
No, they cost more. I can say what we are paying in Germany because these cars, yeah, like the 50-year cars, Hot Wheels in Germany, they are all setting up new costs on these cars before 50 years cars. These long cars, these theme cars, we was paying the last year before 50 years Hot Wheels €2.50. Yeah, but at the moment, 50 years of Hot Wheels on
in the
these
website.
cars.
He wrote in the website. You mean in the website, not in the market, but the website.
The
mirrors
website, yeah,
marketplace.
the website, we will set up the same prices as we grabbed for the cars in the online store. Yeah, it's the same price. We are not going higher with these cars because this is a new car. Yeah, and new cars goes 1-to-1 to you. You only have to pay then the shipping costs more in your country, but we are not putting some prices, some more price stuff on the real price because it's 1-to-1. We are going into the stores every day and looking for different things, and so yeah.
Yeah, and just the same money we paid for the cars.
Yeah.
And the little amount of setup for the online shop.
Right.
That's
right.
it. So
right. The newer
we
cars,
don't get rich,
Yeah,
we don't
yeah.
get money. It's just the money we spend
Yeah.
for doing the show, for set up the
Yeah.
online shop, for get the things.
all these decoration stuff. No, our real offers are clothes. Yeah, this
Yeah.
is what Stefan. This is what Stefan says. We're not getting rich on all this stuff. Our thinking was, as I said before, bringing guys together and giving you as a collector the opportunity to get raw cars, to get cars you can't buy in your store. So we are the new cars. We give you the new cars from this year, the 15 years. We give you in 1-to-1 price. The old cars we are setting up. This is the prices we are paying, and then, as Stefan said, we are setting up a little amount on these cars because we need a little bit of money for using the domain, setting up the shop, paying the girls, yeah. Buying the beer, and as you know, and all this stuff, and so yeah. This is the truth because yeah, we are good.
No, we're not offended. No, everything is fine. We're just explaining.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything fine.
So then,
One question.
Yes.
The diecast. How to get Japan historic cars in Germany, in German market? Is it hard?
yeah, this is absolutely hard because I am only founding 4 of these 5 cars at the moment at the store because we are not the only collectors in Germany, and there are a lot of guys who knowing about the prices. You know the post I'm setting up with this German guy who was selling the Skyline L'Oreal for 35 euros on the eBay store. 35 euros for a car. We have to pay at the moment 9 euros. So 8.99 we are paying on the German markets, 8.99 euros. And this guy was setting up the car or selling the car for 35 euros. And so we are not doing this stuff. It's really hard at the moment because I was 2 times at Toys R Us. Yeah, 2 times at Toys R Us, asked the guys, and they only got a package with 20 cars. So 4 full sets of 5 cars, 4 sets. And he told me on Friday, because I was on Friday at Toys R Us looking for some Japan historics, and he said me, hey, the next cars we will get are in 3 to 4 weeks. Yeah. So, and I'm saying, okay, then 4 to 5 weeks, please call me. You don't will call me, but and today in the morning, before I traveled to the agency, I was in another toy store because I'm going from town to town. If I don't find the Japanese toys, I go to the next town in the near of Düsseldorf we are working, and then found the next Japanese toys. And so in the morning, I was grabbing or finding these two cars, and all the original sets was grabbed. So this was the last two cars, but on Wednesday, tomorrow, Stefan and me are traveling, and on Wednesday I will go back because now there isn't a Japanese Historics, and I hope they're bringing some other cars again in their store. So we will see. But it's to come back to the question I'm talking a lot. It's really hard to find the cars, and we know from Hot Wheels Austria, from our bro Hot Wheels Austria at the moment that they don't have the cars at the moment. We will see next month, for example, in Austria, but they don't have the cars, and this is yes why the guys are all grab these cars and then selling for big money, and this is what we hate absolutely. Yeah, we can, as I said in one of the posts, or was setting up in one of the posts, if you double your money, yeah, because you want to earn some money and so on, if you double your money, for example, if we have to pay nearly 60, 70, 80 euros, I would say okay, I will do, because then I have the cars. But this guy with this 35 euros on his Japan historic Skyline Orel, sorry, but I wrote him a mail to say, what the fuck you are doing with 35 euros for other guys, and this is guy one of the insights, because as you know, in one of the next shows I will show you only Skylines. Yeah, some Nissan Skylines, because I have a lot of Nissan Skylines, different Nissan Skylines, and I was asking me 2 years, 2.5 years ago, I was asking me, why are the Skylines so expensive? Yeah, and you can answer the question, because the Skylines are so expensive, why all the guys are grabbing the Skylines and then setting up high prices. So, for example, if all the guys grabbing the Nissan Skylines and they will set up the cars for $3 or $4, this is then the market price, and all the other countries looking on, for example, eBay is a good market to watch what is happening there. So, and if all the guys were setting up the Skylines for €3, you also, or €4, you only will to pay €4, right? But there are some guys, these money fucking maker guys, sorry for the word, but it is. They're setting up the Skylines, grabbing all the Skylines, and then setting up the cars, for example, $20, one car, $20. So, and then you find the first Skylines for $20 on eBay. So what are you doing? You are looking, for example, to the prices about the Skylines on eBay. Then you saw a lot of Skylines for the price of €20. So what are you doing or thinking? You are thinking, okay, $20 is the right price for a Skyline. So you will grab this car for 20, or if you're selling the car, you always will set up the car also for $20. And this is the problem at the moment, yeah? Because we are thinking, oh, the car is so valuable, set a high price, you will pay the high price, or otherwise you will sell a car, you also will set up the high price. And this is going higher and higher and higher and higher. And this is a problem. Yeah, because also some blue cards, for example, the most of the blue cards I'm showing you have a real value about 15 to 25, the normal cars, $25, for example. So if some guys are coming and saying, oh, this is a $50 blue card, then you have the same car. What will you do? You will also pay or selling the car for $50. Then the next guy was selling the car for $50. Then the next guy, and so on and so on. So, and this is a problem on the market. I hope to answer a little bit the problematic on the different markets about the prices, because the first time you're seeing a Skyline and buying a Skyline on the market, it's the same money like today. Yeah, you can buy this red Skyline for nearly €2. So, and then extreme, you can sell the car for $4, and this would be cool, but you don't want to do this. So let's come back from the police cars to the raffle time. Yeah, we have. Oh, we only have 50 minutes. Is this right? 50 minutes, Stefan?
15 indeed.
Yeah, I talk a lot, guys. I talk too. So let's change a little bit because we want to talk about the customized challenge and then the surprise. Let's talk about this raffle in short 2 minutes. We will set up tonight or tomorrow 3 different raffles for you. The first time we are doing some raffle. We will set up, as you know, these black Dodge Viper. We have the black card. This is a really valuable car at the moment. This will be one of our raffles. Then we will have some more cars. I think 10 to 15 cars you can get in a raffle. And then we will have a 3 or 4 car raffle. Yeah, and Diecast Collector X, what is a raffle? So raffle is like an advertising thing. It's coming from the US market. And what is in, we will describe in a post for you. For example, it's like a lottery stuff. You are paying, for example, $3 to get a place in a, for example, 10 position list. So we have 10 places we give you. You can buy one place for $3, for example, paying via PayPal. And then you have the chance 1 to 10 to grab the car or the cars we are setting up in our raffle. And this is the mechanic about the raffle. It's a lottery game. This is giving you a place or more places in 10 positions, and then you can paying $3, for example, to win, to have a 1 to 10 winning chance to get these cars we are setting up. But we will describe for you in another post because I'm talking so a lot and much more as I want, and we only have 12 minutes. But yeah, let's come back to the customer challenge. We will set up the post again. I don't know, guys, if you remember about these 2 things. Yeah, we offer you a customized challenge. We have from the Extreme Shocks here this suspension system. Yes, and we want you to combine this original car with our suspension system because it's the same. It's the same length. Yeah, you can combine the cars, and then we were asking you to customize this car. Yeah, got a new painting, other wheels, for example, doing some nice customized stuff, some side pipes or golden wheels or some boxes in the back or what else. And this was our challenge we were setting up weeks ago, and the only guy who was who will do or want to do this stuff was Mike diecast, rare diecast. Yeah, so and we were a little bit wondering, okay, was it the wrong explanation? Because we said if you are going if you want to do this customized challenge, we will sending you for free these 2 things: the suspension system from the Extreme Shocks from 2013, yeah, and this car, and you can do what you want in a time between 4 weeks, for example. Combine the cars, giving you new color, doing some accessory stuff on the car and what else, and then sending us the car back. We will give you the money for the shipping back to Germany, and then we're introducing here your customized car in our show. But the only guy who wants to do this was Mike. Yeah?
And I have a question from the diecast collector. The green one, the chassis, the body, is it metal or is it plastic?
No. The ground plate is plastic and the body is metal. This is full metal, yeah? And the suspension system is full metal and on the side a little plastic. So if you're combining this stuff, you have metal to metal and your customized super cool style. And if you want to do this stuff, then we can set up a new post and ask you again, because we want to give you the chance, because we want to see what you are doing with the car. Do some, you got the car free, shipping back free, we will pay you the money via PayPal. You can do what you want with the car 4 weeks time, and we want to introduce you a little bit more than on the customs. And in our show, you got a little bit of fame because you customized the car. And if this is good working, then we will send up more cars in the crowd to say, hey, customize more cars, and then we can do a little Hot Wheels Traveljimmy collection, for example, yeah, to get some famous because you want to customize the car. And this is why we are setting up this post, but only Mike wants to join us in this, and we want to give you more the opportunity to do it for us. So we will set up a post again on Wednesday, not on tomorrow, because Stefan and me are traveling tomorrow, on Wednesday, about this customer challenge. Then I will send up by night 3 new raffles. The first time we are doing raffles, yeah? And we will give you on every car only 5 positions, because we want to keep it small, to give you a bigger chance, yeah, to win the stuff. It's 1 to 5, not 1 to 10. Yeah, you got a bigger chance to win a car. And if it's good working and you love the cars and you like to raffle the cars, then we can set up 3 times a week these different raffles. Yeah, and then we have the raffles you can win, like lottery stuff. Then we have our online store, and then we have our show to show you some more themes and engaging. And guys, on Thursday, before I coming to our surprise for the best follower, as you know, every time we are surprising one of our followers. So it's a system. We have some running computer engine, and then we decide. The computer engine decides who of our, because we have all the followers in one list, and the machine decides to grabbing the name of you.
And scoring.
The scoring, yeah. And what about on Thursday? Yeah, we will talk about black cars. Yeah, so today we are also black, or me black. Stefan is in blue. I'm in black, but we will have a special thing on Thursday, and I hope all my stuff and ideas I have on Thursday will become true, because I'm waiting for some special stuff, and then we can talk on Thursday about black cars, because Hot Wheels not often set up real black cars. It's more colorful, crazy colors and so on. And black cars, they are not often producing, and we are not talking about the police cars. And there's a special surprise, and I hope all my stuff will arrive before Thursday on the next session. And some guys are asking for our 14 cars, 14 days on next Monday. Yeah, then we are drawing the winner of the 14 cars, 14 days session. Okay. So, and only to inform you, because some of you guys was asking in the background and via direct mail. And on Thursday, talking about black cars, and then unboxing. Yeah, because I think we also get some cars. We can again unboxing party, but there will be an absolutely special party. Yeah, and Stefan, you want to
show my face?
Yeah.
No, I've got a question. Diecast collector. He's telling us he would have a good idea and he would like to do so. So you want to take part at the customize?
He wants to take part. Yeah. Okay. For 1 minute I will talk in German. So, Diecast Collector, du kannst das auf jeden Fall machen am Mittwoch. Am Mittwoch setzen wir nochmal einen Post, denselben Post, den wir hatten für unsere erste Customized Challenge. So, und unter diesem Post geben wir den Leuten nochmal eine Woche Zeit, dann kannst du dich da reinschreiben, einfach mit deinem Namen und dann, wir sehen ja deinen Namen, schreibst einfach dann, or I will customize, ja, ich will mitmachen, und dann hast du die Chance, dass wir dann einfach wieder Lotterie losziehen, eine Woche später, wer dann den Wagen kriegt. Nur es macht überhaupt keinen Sinn, das nur einmal zu machen. Ja, also wenn nur einer mitmacht, sondern da müssen halt mindestens 3 mitmachen, sonst macht das halt keinen Sinn. Aber ich finde das total super, dass du das machen willst. Und dann setzen wir am Mittwoch den Post und dann kannst du dich damit reinschreiben. So now we will switch again to English. I only was explaining in German, our friend, our bro, Diecast Collector, the winning mechanic about our customized challenge we want to set up on Wednesday. And again, the post we have, and then if you want to customize the car, then right, I will customize under our post, and then yeah, speaking German, right? And Mike speaking German, yeah. And then you can do this stuff on Wednesday. And I want to surprise, as you said, because we only have 5 minutes and time is running. And yeah, today I'm feeling. I talked a lot, but I'm not sure if you like the stuff or the input was wrong or what else. But I think we can. I have to inform you a little bit about different things, and we want to surprise one of our best followers. And every week we are searching some followers, and today we will surprise Grace Wheels. Most of you guys knows Grace Wheels. She's an amazing girl, doing a lot of really great images, pics with her different cars. And I have set up also 3 cars for Grace. And if Grace will watching our show, Grace, I will send you a DM that we have a surprise for you, and you will also get 3 cars from us. This is a first edition car. Yeah, and we hope you're doing some of your photos and to see some of our cars with your photos. Then again, as AJ got from us, you will get also the Margaret Nissan GTR from us, and then one of the 50 years Hot Wheels. This is the Dodge Dart. We will send you these 3 cars. So Grace Wheels, yeah, you are the follower or the female follower of us. You will get 3 cars from us for free with free shipping, and we hope you can do some nice pics, some nice photos with the cars and showing us, and give us a like on this. And yeah, we will send you a DM, Grace, and yeah, I hope you yeah, giving applause for Grace. And yeah, she's as most of you know, she's one of our female followers, and we not often have Stefan, as we talked before, we only have 2 to 3 female followers, right? The rest of you guys are all boys.
And one of them is my mom.
And one of the 3 girls
is my mom. Love you, mom.
Yeah, this is really funny. So say hello to Stefan's mom, because she's also watching the whole shows, and she's one of the 3 girls who is following us. The woman.
Yes.
Yeah. So, yeah. Okay, guys. We only have I think 3 minutes, right? And
2.
Please, if you have some yeah, hey mom. Yeah, Stefan. Yeah. To say your mom, she's welcome every time, every show. Your mom is welcome.
Yes,
and she comes in person here. Then
yes,
you make some games with your mom, some engaging.
I will bring her next time.
Yeah, and I will bring my grandpa with me, and then we can also do some gold digger stuff and what else. Yeah. Okay, guys. So yeah. For me, it was feeling, where is the hour gone at the moment? Because for me, it's the feeling I only was talking with you 10 minutes. Yeah, so an Instagram saying us we have 2 minutes, now 1 minute 50 seconds. And guys, thank you again for watching. Yeah, gold digger, right? Thanks again for watching. I hope the most of the packages will arrive. Also, my surprising stuff for you on Thursday. Watch Thursday again at 8 p.m., 2 p.m. US time. And sorry for talking a lot and for yeah.
But if you don't talk, then it's boring.
Yeah, then it's boring. So we say thank you, guys, for watching Hot Wheels Traveljimmy and in our specialized police show today. And we will set up the shop tomorrow. You will find the first raffles, and end of week you will find the online store with all the displays and the old cars. And thanks again for watching us. Have a nice day.
1 minute.
Evening, lunchtime, afternoon, quality time. Take care with your family, with your kids. Be safe. Yeah, nice hunting. And what we can wish you, you know it. Yeah, every time we are wishing you the same. So take care of you guys. And also, yeah. say thank you to your families that you're able to watch Hot Wheels Traveljimmy, yeah, because this is losing quality time on other things. And yeah, then we are saying bye bye and see you on Thursday, same time, right?
Yeah. Why you have so many boxes here with so many cars?
Yeah.
What happened?
I will show you. 1 second. There are a lot of cars for the online store.
Oh, sorry, time is over.
Yeah, time is over. We will see you on Thursday with all the boxes. And bye bye, guys. Bye bye.
Ich habe jetzt